With Pro Wrestling Enforcer podcast, associated with the Fighting Point, starting to my right. Of course, Tom Lawlor, professional wrestler, former UFC fighter, and thank you again, Tom.
Right, no problem. Thank you.
For some of your time. So, first thing first, you got Warrior Wrestling 5. Explain what the fans can expect.
I don't know what they can expect from everybody else, but I know for me personally, myself, I'm taking on Tristan Ridgway tonight here, Warrior Wrestling at Marion Catholic High School. You're going to see probably the hardest hitting match on the show, the most violent, the most technical as well match that you're going to see. Two guys who are ready to go out there and display. We're not going to go out there and do some flips. We're not going to jump around.
Right.
We're going to go out there and we're going to fight each other for 15, 20 minutes. We're going to see who's the man at the end of the night.
And that's the goal every time, to make it look real, make it intense, and people actually believe in that. It's like something that you could have seen in the UFC.
Yeah, and that's my goal every time I step out there. There's plenty of guys on the wrestling scene who can do really spectacular stuff. There's guys who can do flips way better than I'll ever be able to do a flip in my life. There's guys who can run faster, they're stronger, bigger. But one thing I know that I can do better than those guys, I can get my ass kicked pretty bad.
Right.
So I'm willing to go out there and put that on the line, put my body on the line, let the other guy take some shots at me, and give it back, just as hard, if not harder. So yeah, my goal is to show that pro wrestling, it might be an art form, but it's a violent art form.
Right. And going back to your days of the UFC, and now which is more difficult for you to prepare for?
Here we go. The age-old question, right?
Yes.
Difficult to prepare for. That's a different question.
Okay.
They're both really, really tough. We were talking earlier, and I said, if you asked me tomorrow, my answer would probably be completely different than what it is today. Today, I just flew yesterday from Seattle, 3 hours on the plane. My back's killing me. So today, I'd say pro wrestling's harder.
Yes.
Not only do you have to deal with all the physical stuff, learning how to fall, trusting somebody to throw you and not kill you over and over again, but also all the travel that you have to do, the wear and tear on your body, and trying to get out there and think about how you're going to interact with the fans, how you're going to get the fans on your side or get them to hate you. You go out there in a mixed martial arts fight, it's pretty easy. You have one job to do. You go out there and you're trying to win, trying to knock the guy out, trying to submit him. Here, you have to do all that stuff or make the crowd believe that's what you're trying to do. But you also have to make the other guy look good while you're doing it. So it's a little bit harder now that I think about it. So we'll go pro wrestling on this one.
For sure, and then fans might recognize you from Chicago back in UFC in 2015. You beat John Vellani, so Chicago's been kind to you.
Absolutely.
We're 1-0 in Chicago so far, so would you go 2-0?
Well, 1-0 as far as the UFC goes here in Chicago, but I've been pro wrestling in this area for other companies. I was the Black Label Pro champion for a little bit, so Chicago has been pretty good to me. Last night, I was just randomly in town. I got to go watch the Bellator events, and see a former wrestler, Jack Swagger, win last night. So pro wrestling's been really good to guys. Chicago's been really good to guys doing pro wrestling and MMA, and tonight I'm just going to keep proving that fact.
Sure. What did you think about that fight? TJ Jones got so much fan support behind him.
He did, talking about that earlier. Scott Coker, I know he was saying this guy's got a ton of spirit, and it's I don't know, he looked like he tapped pretty early to me. As soon as Swagger locked that choke on, he was even to the point people are getting on Jake Hager's performance or saying he held the choke on too tight. Well, he probably thought the guy was going to fight it a little bit more than he did. So, TJ Jones got his, I don't even know, it was 15 minutes, 15 seconds worth of fame. But we probably won't hear too much from him.
And then,
I don't know, you going to call him out?
Yeah.
You going to call out TJ Jones or what?
No.
Yeah, he could make his return here in the Chicago area.
A wrestling match. Man.
Okay.
That'd be fun, right?
Call him out. The Tombstone, TJ Jones.
And then also, moving forward, man, talk about other professional wrestling promotions. We can see you. Major League Wrestling's coming back, of course, in June and July to the Chicago and Milwaukee area. And what promotions would you like to be a part of? We have AEW now, NXT, of course. You're hoping to be on their radar soon.
I'm happy where I am.
Okay.
MLW's coming back to this, not this area specifically, but the Midwest with the Milwaukee show on June 1st, and then we are coming back to Chicagoland area at the end of July. But things are looking good for me there. The things are great on beIN Sports. We've got a channel that really supports us, and being the world champions, not too shabby of a deal.
Right.
You know, so you're gonna keep seeing me kicking ass in MLW. I'm gonna keep flying across the country, flying across the world, beating people up in their local hometown over and over and over again, and you're gonna see more of that. Maybe you'll see me step back in the cage sometime this year too.
Cool.
You know, it's not like I just haven't fought in a few months, but I've been, you know, putting in the work in the gym and still taking people down daily. So.
Guys, I unlocked this door for you so you can come in right through this door.
Okay.
Thank you. You train out in Vegas or any MMA gym currently?
Yeah. Still fighting out of Syndicate MMA. So, you know, we got a ton of people always getting ready for fights. We just had, I want to say, 2 people win this past Thursday night. We got a younger pro who's now 3-0 or 4-0, Jordan Levitt. We also had Chris Curtis in the PFL, the Action Man. Score 4-point victory with a TKO win. So always people, you know, coming off fights. Roxanne Modafferi just had a big win a few weeks ago against the Shevchenko sister. So it's, you know, it's a constant revolving door of people having fights and getting ready and stuff. So keeps you busy.
And also we're going to see JoJo Calderwood in the UFC 238 in Chicago.
Yep. Against Chikagian, right?
Yes.
Chikagian. So there's always, like I said, people getting ready for fights, coming off of fights, getting right back in there, helping other people. So it's never a dull time for me.
For sure. Well, Tom, again, take your time, be on this podcast, and anybody wants to follow you, this is your time.
Check me out if you're not already doing it at Filthy Tom Lawlor on Twitter and Instagram. It'll give you all the information you need to know.
Excellent. Well, best of luck in your match tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Can you take a picture real quick?
Yeah.
Give me
Appreciate it.
for holding your